All right. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. We're gonna be playing some Test Drive Unlimited 2. We're just driving around my garage right now. Literally, how you walk around in a driving game with a steering wheel is you just drive yourself. So I just bought another Mustang, and I'm pretty sure I've had another Mustang before, but this one's definitely my OG car right there. What else could we drive? I just bought this Corvette, and it goes with it. It should be in the same point. Yep. So the two in that house, they're matching classic cars. Just thought they would look nice together. Painted them the same shade of blue, pretty much. Not quite perfect, but close enough. Both have a red interior. Really classy looking. Just really like the spec of them. What's another car? How about the Caterham? Never drive the Caterham. Let me announce my live stream real quick. And we are on Project Paradise 2 right now. Post it there. But yeah, we are using Project Paradise 2, so I did share it in their Discord. I'm still waiting on TDU World to play catch up. Because they have a long way to go with fully matching what Project Paradise has already managed to do. At least you remember to announce your stream. Till I forgot to announce mine when I was streaming earlier. Yeah. Yeah, that does happen. Perfect. Is this one fully upgraded? Nope. I think we'll fully upgrade it. Emma's like 22 miles away. Emma, you can just stay put. Oh shoot, she's way over there. Oh, I'm seeing rain. I guess we can't drive it. Because we don't have a roof. I want to drive a car with a roof if it's going to rain. I didn't realize it was raining. Let's check the weather. But we're going to drive toward Emma. Yeah, it's sunny, but it's gonna start raining. I think we're in the process of getting some of that rain. Let's pick another car with a hard top. Or how about a convertible, for that matter? What's a car that we can upgrade that's British and has convertible? Drive the Aston Martin Coupe and finish it. That is an option. Yeah, let's try the DB9 Coupe. Haven't done that one in a while. Sorry, I need to go this way. DB9 Coupe. This one might have a manual. Ooh, modded money, just like the good old day on PS3. Oh yeah, you're right. Although it's not modded, it's actually a casino glitch. Like, authentic casino glitch, which it should still work because the casino does work on here. The way it works is you just tell your PS3 to use the Project Paradise 2 DNS server, which I can put on screen. I think it's this one. Yeah, there it is. I had it off because I was streaming Gran Turismo last time. But if you go right here, all you have to do is set your PS3 to this in your network settings, and then pretty much everything comes right back. Oh, you're the mod. Well, glad to have you here. So I'm sure you're well aware of how that works. That's awesome. Probably should have put my last few streams in the Discord for that matter. TBS target. Oh yeah, for sure. This was one of my favorite games to play when I was a teenager. So like,
you were driving in the wrong direction.
It's nice to actually see the game back online. But yeah, like, it's just crazy that like both projects are now like trying to bring back the PS3 because like for a while, oh god, how did I spin out? Yeah, it didn't actually show up on their website when I went to check it, which was weird. Also, I had full assistance. I don't even know how I spun out. I wasn't even trying to like drive crazy or anything. But no, like for a while, I was using the TDU World server, and best of luck to them because every time I play on there, it just freezes my system. But for a while, I was using it, and I was kind of like skeptical because a lot of the stuff on here wasn't working. But lately, this has been the most stable between the two. You know, and I want healthy competition, you know. I wanted to stick with TDU World, you know, and I still kind of do, but at the same time, I cannot believe like how accurate this is to the real experience that I remember. So clearly somebody's doing it right if I'm over here. best of luck to both projects. I really can't pick between them because I just love the game and I love both communities' like enthusiasm. And obviously they are two different directions. But yeah, I mean at the end of the day, yeah, exactly. But no, like TDU World really was like the first one to the market, if you will, for lack of a better term. So I was playing there and I was happy over there. I even tried their PC stuff, but um I've just always been a PS3 person when it comes to this game. I can just plug in my wheel. I don't have to fight my computer to make it work, especially when I got a G29 like right there. So, you know, I just like being able to hop on and play the game and not have to worry about it. These have like a couple hours left. Am I still the winner? Yeah. Nice group of people and all, but I mean, at the end of the day, they have their vision, and the one thing I will say I've grown to like the most about Project Paradise is just the fact that like I can hop on and it just works, and it doesn't matter like where we came from. We're all just here to enjoy the game again, you know, instead of like starting over and stuff. I mean, TDU World was like that with PS3, but they kept putting the PS3 on the back burner. It's always on the back burner, but here it's just we're here to play the game, and it doesn't matter which one gets the update. They're both gonna get working, you know, as a priority. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up over here, even though I wanted to, you know, stick to the first one. But hopefully Beefy and the people that he works with get the PS3 stuff working again. I'd love to go back and like check it out again, you know, and see it working again, but it's just a matter of time before that happens. I tested the PS3 build for Project Paradise 2 when I played it back in 2022. Yeah. But no, like whoever's got the most stable one, that's the one I'm picking at the end of the day, because I could care less about computer. I mean, I have a gaming PC, and like I said, I can set up my wheel and make it work, but there's just nothing like hopping on, you know, like the good old days and just enjoying the game again. I had a lot of hiccups, but yeah, and then fixed all the bugs. Yeah. Honestly, the other thing that like kind of put a bad taste in my mouth was like if there weren't people on Project Paradise PS3, then it wouldn't continue. So like I've made it my mission to make sure that doesn't like end anytime soon. Shame my PS3 is broken. I would have joined you. Yeah. Hey, you can find them on eBay for like 35 bucks these days. I mean, I have one in my bedroom that I found when I was buying my girlfriend. She's in the other room. When I bought hers was like a tested working one. It was like a little over $100, and then there was an untested $35 one. Literally, the only thing wrong with it is the Ethernet port is a bit iffy, but it works better. I mean, like it work. How about this? It works exactly the same as the one I spent over $100 on, and I went and just bought them both at the same time because I was like, untested. What could possibly be wrong with a 2500 series? Because those things are tanks. I've like the one I'm on right now is a 2500, and then I have one of the more reliable fat ones in my living room that somebody gave me when I worked at my other job, which I thought was pretty cool. I took my chance thinking it was maybe a backwards compatible one, but it wasn't. But it just needed a new Blu-ray drive, and now it works fine out there. So I got like 4 PS3s in my house. Yeah, no, like I actually like fixed, like I fixed all of them. Like If there was anything wrong, I fixed it. Mainly just the one out there, but I did refurbish mine from my childhood, the 2500 right there. And then I also refurbished the one for $35. All I did was like dust it, change the pace. But I practiced on the cheap one before I did the, you know, the precious one. Still gotta do Elmo's. That's the only one I haven't done yet. And then I also redid the one out in the living room. Yeah, I have a ton of PS3s. So if something dies, it's okay. I got plenty of other ones. This one right here actually overclocks the best. I boosted the graphics up to 800 megahertz from like 500 or 550, something like that. It took it like a champ. I'm kind of worried that if I go higher, it'll like ruin it. Yeah. Am I still the winner of that one? Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely recommend like well, speaking of this right here on the screen, like whenever you go to My Created Challenges, it just puts everybody's small issue. And then the Hall of Fame I wish worked better, but there's not enough people voting on it. So it probably doesn't work right.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
Wait, does this car have a clutch?
You are driving in the wrong direction.
No.
Turn around when possible.
That's why I play with my G27 on here, is because I get the full clutch support, whereas that one right there, it just pretends to be the Driving Force GT that never had a clutch. It had a sequential shifter, but not a clutch. I want poker working, hopefully one day it will be, or one day it'll happen. Well, what's crazy is like, I don't want to like pronounce his name wrong, but like Cuxy or something. Like he was talking about like maybe even doing like cross-platform or something. Oh my god, like if we had cross-platform on PS3 and that would be dope. But I think it was more or less talking like same server, but I don't know how he would make that work unless he's just saying he wants to like condense everything on the back end. So it's like when you update one, it like knows what to do on each system. I don't know. It sounds crazy. But I mean, that would be awesome if he could get it to where like you're playing on the PC and the PS3 just thinks that you're playing with other PS3 people and PC thinks that you're just playing with more computers or something. But I mean, right now he has pretty much flawless peer-to-peer working on his end because I got my stuff set up. My fiber modem router doesn't have it has port forwarding. It doesn't have universal plug and play. I have all of my consoles routing through my router. I ended up buying 2 more just like it, just to act as access points so I could keep it in here because I had it out in my living room. I don't really need Wi-Fi in my office. I have everything hardwired, but no, I ended up just putting that one on, continuing to just host whatever network all my all the wireless stuff in my house uses. So it'll just keep projecting that, and then I added 2 more access points. I can just manually pick them. I used to have multiple access points with the same SSID and password, but I changed that when I got the 2 new routers, like the one down there. They're like $50 each, which is nice because normally that router was going for a lot more. I'm just glad that it's older, but no, now I have it set up to where that one handles the universal plug and play, and then the other 2 in my house just act as access points for it. And then all the port forwarding is sent over to it. And just so my computer's not bottlenecked, I have it attached, like, directly to it, so I can still get my maximum internet speed that I pay for, but everything in my house pretty much shares one line coming out of it, going through that router. But if I need to, I can always aggregate it with a second line, which would be something I need to do. Because I have 2 to 2.5 gig speeds coming into my house. Gotta take advantage of it. Oh, it's Chris. Yeah, I stole your backwards hat thing quite a while ago, actually. I'm the real Chris. I mean, to be fair, my first name is Chris, but everybody calls me by my middle name. It's going on vacation in Myrtle. Bruh, I will drive down there tomorrow. It's a little late tonight, but like I will drive down there. I will drive down there. Actually, no, hold on. Are you gonna be in Myrtle on Monday? I will, or even Tuesday, because I will drive down there. Like, tell me if you're there on Tuesday. That's my admin day. So I would get out of work at 3 o'clock. I leave Tuesday. All right, bet. I will be there Monday. I will be there Monday. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Be sure to hit that follow button. Yeah, take care. I mean, I'll just drive down there by myself. I don't need to worry about bringing you, Emma. If you're working, you're working. I will go visit my man Chris. One-on-one, bro time. But yeah, what are you doing in Myrtle? Just vacation? I'm here with my fiance. Oh, are you like getting married? Or did you? I was gonna say, somebody didn't hire me with the camera right here. Bro, like all you would have had to do is say, yo, come film my wedding, and you would get it in 4K. I would have easily done that. No charge. Okay, maybe a small charge. I'd do it for like 20 bucks.
Your destination is 3 miles away.
I remember one time I filmed a relative's I proposed to her today. Aw, that sounds like she accepted. Good job. Are you still going into the military? Because I don't know if that's gonna work in the long run unless y'all have already like committed to that. Oh god. hopefully you're not going into the military so you don't leave her behind.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
He's already sworn in. Yeah. Alright, well, I wish you all the best of luck with that, because I just know how I am. I don't think I would be able to marry somebody who's in the military. Right. I just don't think I can do it. If she can, then she's got balls. And I mean like the good kind. Not the literal. Oh, perfect.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right.
Well, just hope that was the good call, because that's the other thing you gotta be, like, considering is, like, you don't want to, like, rush a decision like that. That is a pretty big one. How long have y'all been together?
Turn right. Turn
'Cause
right.
I know your ex wasn't that long ago. Maybe a year or two? Almost a year. If that's what you want, I ain't stopping you. Congrats, man.
Is a half a mile away.
I've been in a relationship with Emma for 2.5 years. And I ain't got no ring.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah, Carol, where's the ring? I'm broke. Although I will say this, I got a promotion. Actually, 2 promotions since we last spoke, probably. Well, we probably spoke, but I probably didn't mention it. I got promoted in May, and then today was my first day without my manager, because I am the manager. Oh, I already have those. Here, let's get some better rims on this car. Standard 10. I like that graphite finish, honestly, a bit more. Yeah, but like, how expensive are those, Emma? I swear to God, if it's like $100. Yeah, I'm finally CSM. It's like my turn. Instead of other people. Oh my God, I'm about to look it up real quick. Hang on. Here, let's switch over to this. Okay. So, an opal ring. Oh, thank God that's muted. Opal ring wedding. Yeah, I'm not paying $2,300 just to put something on Emma's finger, and then she potentially loses it like everything else. I'll find something a little more affordable than that. But on the other hand, once it goes on, it doesn't come off. I hope. Let's ask Chat GPT. How much is a premium wedding ring? Yeah, maybe 500 on the ring, but it certainly won't be a fortune because I am not dropping that kind of money on it. It's just because I'm a cheapskate. Hey, I just care if it's pretty. Fair. Yeah, I'm the CSM, which means I'm in charge of the front end of the store. The store manager is my boss, not that role. Like, basically, instead of reporting to the CSM, I am the CSM. We're gonna drive to Emma next without crashing, and then just whatever race we're near, we'll do. I think that would be a solid plan for this. So Emma's way over here in a Bugatti. Which one is this? Race around Hawaii? Oh my god, we are not doing that one again. I might challenge her to like this one. Oh. Already done that one. Wait, is that the Nürburgring? Like... Wait, hold on. So you come in... Like, the pits would be right there. I want to say that this is modeled after the Nürburgring. You have to own a Pagani. Emma, did you buy a Pagani? Well, just highlight over the Italian cars north. Do you have a Pagani with a check mark on the second page? Like, literally just highlight it. Italian cars north. It's got Alpha and Pagani. Yeah, and the south one is right there too. Hey, hang on. Something's not right. I was looking at this. Oh, Tricolori. Oh. Oh, okay, that one's the DLC one. Okay. I was like looking at these, I was like, wait. Okay, so instead of the F Roadster, there's the DLC one. Okay, I see what the difference is. Here, drive over to Italian Car South. It's like really close to you. It's on the first like blue road that you can see zoomed out above the highway to your right. Yeah, do you see Italian Cars South? Drive to it. I'm driving to it. Yeah, I did too. So they say you can't really crank the brightness and the picture and whatnot on the CRT too much because that's what wears them out.
The next intersection, turn
Over
right.
time, like just constantly
right.
cranking everything. So I have, you know, moderate settings, nothing too crazy. There's also financing. Yeah, that's recurring. I just want to get it over with. I could finance it, but like, it's one tiny thing that you put on somebody's finger, and it's like, the more money you spend on it, it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get a better wife. That's why you pick something that's reasonable, and maybe she'll be reasonable. Hopefully you get a better deal. Pay less, get more. And the other thing is, if I'm too busy spending money on a ring to represent my relationship, how the heck am I supposed to fund a better relationship with more fun stuff to do? It's just one of those things where, like, I am just not ready to get married yet. It's just not that time in my life. It's like, you're older than me, you're ready for it, you know? If you're willing to commit to somebody within the first year and you know she's the one, and you're willing to buy that ring and stick it on her finger and walk her down, or well, watch her dad, I guess, walk her down the aisle and then kiss the bride and swear on the Bible that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with her. I mean, if that's what you want to do, hey, you're further along in life than I am. Not by much, but you are. A few years makes all the difference. And plus, you also got that military stuff, like, coming along. So, like, I would say you're pretty committed to, like, what you want to do. almost at the junction where things start going different ways, or what? Kind of. There's like a point where you can hop on like 3 different highways or something. Oh, what does the chat say? Yeah, water parks are stupid pricey. I think the last time I like went to a proper water park, 2016. Went down to visit my Grandpa Joe, who was still alive at the time, and we ended up going to Riviera Beach. There's a giant water park down there. It's near West Palm Beach, Florida. That was like the last time I went there. It was like a family resort type looking thing where like you could get like a shoot, what did they call it? I don't know, but cabana, something like that, I think. You basically just had like these tent things, but they were just for like casual sitting. But like you would just keep your stuff there, run around and do all the parks, and then like you could go back over there and like chill out, you know.
Your destination is 3 miles away.
It was nice. Well, like we got one of those because like it was just convenient, you know. We could, you know, put our towels and stuff there, and then when we were ready to leave, you know, we could like sit down, chill, eat lunch, and then pack up and go like really easily.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
It's also good for like shade since you were out in the sun.
Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
Yeah, like I was just saying, I haven't been since 2016. So it's been like 9 years since I went to like a proper water park.
Your destination is 1
You know,
mile
like
away.
big stuff. And you're supposed to hit this at like Mach 1, but like, I'm trying not to crash.
Your destination is a half a mile away.
For somebody who's just cruising and doesn't really care about like hitting every jump, it's a pretty nice road. Just nice and open.
You have reached your destination.
Where's Emma? Emma, you passed it. I'm sitting in the parking lot. How much money do you have? Come inside. Coming inside. I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Let me check something. Does this one still... Ooh, you can still buy this one. Nice. Alright, so... we have Zonda F. And over here, we have C12S. If you want the Roadster version of the F, you have to go to another dealership. Because this one has the DLC. There's only 3 of these right here in the world. This one. On the other hand, this is basically a Zonda R for the road. From what I heard. It's like if you took the Zonda R and tamed it, you would get this one, I think. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, it's even got the roof scoop like the R. Well, you bought the DLC for this beauty. Now, you know me, I have every single car in the game. Even the rare ones. The ones that you have to earn, the ones that you have to, like, win races for, everything. Okay, so this one has 658 horsepower. And that one has 658 horsepower. These are identical. I mean, it's up to you. Also, that one is 2 million, and that one is literally half the price. Or you can spend 540. This one's a little bit more. Again, it's up to you. Personally, I'd buy them all. Like, that's the end goal. Buy them all at some point, but... well, this one's like the oldest, I think. I think the C12 is like based on like the original Zonda, or it's like from the original era. Here, let me compare it to over here. Okay, so if you would have spent like $45,000 more, you could have had a better car and it brakes a lot better. Did you buy the C12? Well, hold on. What color did you get? Well, let's see it. Let me go outside. I'm still driving my Aston. Which is funny, I could literally just buy whatever car I want, race, and then sell it. Or just keep it. Are you outside? Oh, you're right there. Oop. Trying to get a good look at it. Trying to get a good look at it. Alright, let me figure out what race we're doing. Because I have an idea for where to race. Ew, I am not driving that way. Screw that. Come on. Don't care if I'm going in the wrong direction. I am not driving on dirt roads.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn
Not without a
right when
B-class car, and I'm driving an A.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible. At the next intersection, turn right.
Yeah, I would have died if that was real.
Turn right.
My car goes 218. Oh no, I was talking about just now when I was on that straightaway. Oh god.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
Is it starting to rain? On my screen, it's just starting to rain. No. It's like light rain. Like the roads aren't wet. It's not pouring. Drizzling. You're driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible. I'm very used to that. So TDU was made when GPSs were starting to become more mainstream, and this is at like the pinnacle of when GPSs were like still like really, really hot items. Like, best way I can explain it is TDU1 or just TDU came out in 2006, and then this game came out in 2010, 2011. smashed up car, probably. Yeah, and the front of my car is even more messed up. What sucks is, like I was saying earlier, the CRT, I don't have the brightness turned up enough that it's easy to see, and there's a lot of glare from the light. So I can have my face cam and my wheel cam. Oh, there we go. So like, in part, I'm relying on taillights and the GPS to know where to drive. It's definitely easier to see on the live stream. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna look over at the live stream preview just so I can see where I'm driving. Oh my god, that is so much better. Yeah, but then that messes with the cameras. Who's that? Oh, no, Jacob IX is here. Yeah, no, so like, just to put it into context. Okay, so... Okay, so... This is what I'm messing with right now. Okay. So this is what I see. Okay. It is a CRT. It is a big, chunky CRT. Completely glass. So what I see is anything right there, which is so hard to see compared to this. Yeah. So when I say I can't see very well, I'm referring to that. The big CRT. But the problem is I don't want to damage the CRT and wear it out. Like, yeah, I want to use it, but I don't want to crank all the settings all the way up because I've heard that that can ruin it. I will say I can turn it up just a little bit. I'm pretty sure I had it like, I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it at like 50. And then picture, let me see if I can bump that up to like 45. And then color, we'll just bump that to 40. 47 brightness. Turn on gamma in game. I have, it ruins the live stream. Just trust me on that one. I've already looked at it on both. I would rather sacrifice a little bit of viewing on the TV to make the live stream look better. Because right now I might have it cranked like pretty high. It's about medium. I mean, right about there. Okay. That's after cranking the picture on it on the TV. Now I can see better. The other thing is, like, earlier I was playing like during the day on the game, like before it was raining, before it was dark out. But I just got to be careful because I only paid $10 for this tube TV. I drove 2.5 hours to go get it, and I only paid $10, which that'll never happen again for as long as I live. It just won't. For a TV that's in perfect shape, like, yeah, the speakers sound a little rough, but it's manageable. I usually just turn off the BBE support, and the speakers sound perfectly okay for this old of a TV. But let's face it, I will never find something this good again for that cheap. They're just so rare and collector items now. Medium and max look the same. Oh, well, that's good. I don't know. I just feel the need to take care of the tube TV, that's all. Like, I still want to be able to enjoy it. And that's the other thing. The guy was, like, easily willing to give it to me for $10 because he knew I was going to enjoy it and game on it and stuff. I wasn't just trying to flip it for a quick buck. I was prepared to give the guy $50 because he was originally asking $45. And I felt like I was cheesing him. But he insisted on taking a single $10 bill in exchange for the whole television, which was incredible. Thing weighs like 160 pounds. It's very front heavy. And to get it into my house, I had to use a hand truck, and I had to build a bridge with a ladder just to get it from the back of Emma's car to the porch. And use a freaking ladder just to slide it across. Oh, what the? How far did I... What? Oh, it must have been like you turn at the bridge, and instead of going north, you go this way. Gotcha. I was like, wait, how did I mess up 3 miles ago? Yeah, it is a steal. Again, I felt bad for cheesing the guy. I was ready to pay him like whatever he wanted for it. I insisted on giving him 50. I was like, hey, this is such a good deal. I'm gonna make it worth your while for like actually doing this, because I had been looking at CRTs for a while, and I could not believe that this one was listed for $45. It has an HDMI port. And if we stop for a sec, I've shown it many times before, and I've even made like YouTube shorts with it. But that right there says HD TV. We are playing at 1080i on a tube. That's why I like it. In fact, just to like show what I mean, wonder if I can open it in here. Where is it? It may not let me. Let me try deactivating. Where is it? So as you can see, right there, that's all you gotta see. Oh, hold on, come on, focus. It's kind of blurry, but the source is 1080i 59. Well, 59.94. So, sorry, this camera doesn't focus like it used to. Oh, the big one? That was a Christmas gift, but it was expensive. I've had it for a long time. I got my first one in back in 2018, and then this is the replacement that I've had since 2020. My dog broke the first one. We had insurance on it, so we were able to get a refund and buy it again. Well, he insisted on $10, not us. Here, let me see if I can fix the focus. Um, yeah, right there. It says 1080i 59. So basically what that means is this capture card right here is taking in a 1080i signal. It's broadcasting it to this, and then it's also outputting that straight there. There's literally one coupler. So if you look down on my floor, that red cable right there, and it's got a coupler. This right here, that line goes straight to the capture card. There's no like in between. And then that red cable that couples with it is just another regular HDMI cord. This TV has an HDMI port and I am using it. It's not component. It's not. Well, it looks like a 90s portable camera. Yeah, I mean, it's 4K, 4K 60. But yeah, I mean, this TV is absolutely incredible. It's got a pair of component. It's got like 2 or 3 S video and like 4 composite. It does native 480p. Perfect for that Wii over there that is just out of frame. Oops. You guys can probably see it now. So there's a Wii hiding over there with component, which is awesome. And then I can also just literally attach my PS5 right into it if I wanted to. Because the PS5 actually does 1080i. It is not hard for things that do 1080p to do 1080i. So let me get the 4KX turned back on. Go. Here we go. Yeah. That's that. But yeah, like no joke, I've been playing on a tube the entire time on this stream. I have a regular like LED flat screen behind me, and then I also got like these 3 computer monitors right here. But no, I've been playing on the tube because it's just cool. Like there is nothing like a CRT. There just isn't.
Your destination
It's
is
amazing how they
1.5
work.
miles away.
And the other thing is, like, I didn't really grow up with the tube, like, experience, like, as my primary way of, like,
The next intersection,
using a
turn
TV.
right.
You know, like, I didn't just
Turn
turn
right.
on the tube and call it a day. I used to play on, like when I was a kid, the Wii right there was usually hooked up to a flat screen.
You have reached your
Like
destination.
LCD, like rear projection, or just a regular LED flat screen. So like, this is kind of new to me, but I think it's cool. Especially when there's like an entire like subreddit, you know, like dedicated to these kinds of monster TVs. How much hertz does it have? 60? Yeah, the CRT was my first TV. Yeah, I mean, my first TV was a tube. It's actually right there. Good old little SpongeBob. It sits under the server for Creative Life. Plasma TVs were like the first flat screens. We never had a plasma. We had rear projection. The Sony's. We had a Sony Grand Vega, and then we also had a Sharp, but it was only a 480i like television. Well, actually, no, I think it had a component. You know, it might have been an HD CRT. I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it. It was a Sharp CRT. Let me look up Best Buy, because that's where we got it. Yeah, it was a flat. You know, I wonder if this was it. I don't know. I'll have to find it, but images. Sharp CRT with. Those are my earbuds. It looks kind of like that. It was silver. I know we had it, I think, in. Let me look up 2006. It was the last ever tube that we had bought. never mind. That's a Sanyo. You know, I wonder if this is it. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a guide, or not a guide. Well, this is a guide for like what this one is. But what was this? No, that doesn't look familiar. No, I'm sure there's like an old picture of like me as a kid upstairs with it in the background. Um, I don't know. Scene. Well, no, I mean, I was just looking online. I don't see the one that I had. Um, Here, I'll just. It looked kind of like this. This is what I found, but it just doesn't quite match. I don't know. I just remember like the speakers being like that. It might have been a 32 inch, but I don't remember the back of it looking like it does. It's just a cone back. It's not like one of those where I want to say it was one of the ones where like it came out like up and out. Probably it was Sony CRT. Well, no, I had a Sharp. I remember the brand. It was Sharp. Let me look at Best Buy. Best Buy Sharp CRT. It's just nothing but like the retro ones that are like plastic and curved and very 90s looking. Maybe even late 80s. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't know. So, I will say this. I only looked into getting that CRT that I'm playing on right now. Literally, this is the only reason I have it. The one that was already here, it was just a 1996 Panasonic CRT. Nothing special, no component. It was pretty much crapping out. Like, if the house, like, decided to settle and, you know, there's like a creak noise, it would literally go from having a picture to no picture. It was just really stupid. So I set out to look for a replacement. Well, you can get another potentially crappy one, or you can do what I did and find the holy grail of Panasonic tubes. So I did that. We're gonna do a race. Emma, you can do quick match or like ranked. So that's kind of like the backstory of like why I have a tube. The other reason why I have a tube is I don't want to wear out the little SpongeBob one that I showed. That's the last thing I want to do. I've had that thing since it was new. It's a December 2004. This is actually a November 2004. And then in the other room, I have this weird human from October 2004. Her name's Emma. Yeah, you were born, and then this TV that I'm playing on, and then the SpongeBob. I am gonna make you feel old, because I'm older. Yeah, there's a tube. There's actually a JVC tube out in my, like, there's a garage outside in my backyard, and it's got a tube TV that's literally as old as I am. It is from March 2001. I don't even know if it works. Probably not. I have yet to turn it on. It's been sitting out there for years. It's probably got spiders or something in it. And I will say, if we were to open and clean it, Emma would probably end up gaming on it at some point, because why not? Is this car upgraded? Kind of. I don't know, we probably should go out there and like turn it on, see if it still works. Probably doesn't, and I would probably try to move it out of there before turning it on, because it would probably catch on fire. Yeah. So the one out there in that garage, it's a JVC. It's a 36-inch, and like I said, it's as old as I am. But I will say this Panasonic is actually really good. Like it does 1080i. I could do 480p. Either way, it looks really good. And plus, I like Panasonic. They made this camera right here, and it's pretty good. Like, if it wasn't, that would be a bit of a problem, considering what it is. But I can say, like, without a doubt, like, Panasonic is a good company. I'm just surprised that that tube TV didn't work out the way it should have. The one that I already had. Damn. Turn to lobby. Should get some points. Yeah, just a little bit. So what I'm currently working on now, because I 100%ed this, I'm now working on this. So as soon as I'm done with this, I will rank up. In fact, I will probably rank up once. New Battlefield trailer was interesting. I actually don't play Battlefield, believe it or not, so I haven't seen it. Co-op challenges. We could do follow the leader or keep your distance or something. I don't know. Follow the leader was okay. But I need club versus club, and I need it to where the amount of XP that you get. You have police chases done. Yeah, I do. It's basically a completion, but in terms of like unlocking the stickers and like being an outlaw, there's not enough people to make it easy, because if you like I don't know if you forgot or if you remember, but the AI cops are impossible. Yeah, I have the police Viper. I can't play it right now, but I do. So Emma only has one Pagani. So quit, create custom match. Invite. Change vehicle. Wish I could like hack my save data and get like the other ones. Because like I know somebody who like gave himself like the bus that spawns in traffic. It was hilarious. Like seeing that in his garage, or he gave himself the FXX, or he gave himself the other one. What other one? So there's this one, and then there's also the Hawaii one. So this one is for the island of Ibiza, but we're on Hawaii, and when you play the cop mode on Hawaii, it spawns the Hawaii Viper. There's also the Chargers. There's the Ibiza Charger and Hawaii Charger. And yes, it is pronounced Ibiza with a TH, because long story short, people in Spain say TH because that's what their king once did. He couldn't pronounce his S's properly. So instead of calling him out on social media and disrespecting him, they changed how they said Ibiza and all the other words with a Z. Because normally it's Ibiza. They don't say z. They say s. And then the king came along and he said th like the. At least that's the lore that I heard. That could be completely wrong, so look it up yourself. Please. Don't come after me. Emma, are you joining? Well, that took a hot minute. You have a Viper? Probably not. Ooh. I'll make it a little more challenging. Not that the clutch in this game is challenging by any means. That honor goes to Gran Turismo 5 and 6. I miss Gears in those games all the time. I would even argue like Gran Turismo 7 is a little easier. But it's like on this game, like you can literally mash the gas and then mash the clutch, shift the gear, let off the clutch. Never take your foot off the gas. Don't you want something a little bit more than that? Like your Zonda was a better choice. Yeah, I got an 8.4 liter V10. And by comparison, she has a 7 liter V12. Compare. Ooh, my car is a little faster. Hang on. Change vehicle. Let's find something a little more on par. Actually, let me find the Zonda. Reset. Compare. Trying to pick something that's a little more on par without it being a straight up Zonda. Oh my god, imagine the RS6 Avant beating a Zonda. I mean, I feel like that would actually happen. Change vehicle, get into car data. Oh, that's right. So instead of change vehicle, you have kick player. Okay. Does this one have a stick shift? I hope it does. Oh, shoot. What? I can't return to the road. And I passed the checkpoint. Alright, this is definitely not a fair match. I've been lagging behind the whole time. Oh, we'll do another one. Trying to pick a car that's like... Way better braking. We'll do this R8. Probably need to change the paint on it because I don't like that it's one color. So like some of these cars I've had since I was a kid. And so you may start to notice like how out of taste they are by like modern standards. Instead of just like picking whatever looks cool, I try to make my cars like actually look good. Emma, I need to switch my gearbox type. Pretty sure this car doesn't have a stick shift. Yeah, it doesn't. Three, two, one, go. So we're gonna do one more. Pick another car. Can be anything. Is this one of my, like, privileged cars? For the nightclub? Yeah. You played back in the day and somebody tried to push you out of the privileged nightclub? That was me. Could you tone it down a little bit? Your car's too fast. $71, $76, $55, $55. It's a really weird shade of green. Did you buy it used or is it new? You should go buy some used cars. The fun part about the used car lot is none of the cars are actually used. They all have 0 miles. Which is hilarious. Hey you, I'm starting it. Oh god, I see paddles. Perfect. Yeah, I think the speed traps are pretty cool. Gonna hit okay? All right. Gave my guy a bit of a makeover not too long ago. So, anyway, if you were new to the live stream, appreciate you coming out tonight. If you're a returning person, thanks for coming back. just thanks to everybody. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next live stream. And if you guys liked the video and this is on YouTube, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're watching this on Twitch, nice, like it. Be sure to sub to my YouTube page. It's the same as my Twitch at Racerman Extreme, and we'll catch y'all in the next live stream. And also, yeah, you can follow that Alpha Z Nerd thing in my chat if you want to. But
Thing.
yeah, thing. That thing. um Also, let me know down in the comments who rocks the hat better, because it literally started as a joke wearing the backwards hat. And honestly, like unironically, I think I pull it off quite well. But let me know which Chris does it better. This Chris does it better. CBR Hoff is the other Chris. Everybody knows me by Kyle, but like I am Chris. Like that is my legal first name. So I can be the better Chris. I'm so cool I go by my other name. Hold on, we're almost there. She's cringe, isn't she?
Hey.
I think she's kind of cringe.
Wait.
Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night. And there she goes. Oh, yeah, more proof that I'm playing on a CRT. Look, you guys can see like the camera like acting really weird. So that's that. All right, have a good night, y'all. Peace.